Hello. We are now coming to the end of week 5 and things are rolling right along. This week our beginners continued to work on their D&A string notes and our advanced students continued to work on their audition music and scales. Up to this point our beginners have had the pitch names inside the note heads in their music. This week the pitch names disappeared, which threw them for a loop. However, they learned a technique to help them identify the notes so not to hinder their progress. Interim reports will be going home on Monday. During the first class of the school year, I explained to the students that orchestra has the possibility of being the easiest class they will ever take to get an A. This is still the case. Students who have turned in all of their assignments fully completed will have an A in orchestra. However, the number of students who have missing assignments has grown drastically since last week. The culprit seems to be the practice records. I want to take a moment to go over practice records one more time. Some parents are just now finding this video and I want to make sure that they understand. The practice record can be downloaded from the homepage of this site. It is located under the membership agreement form link. Students can download that form, complete it, and turn it in during the first class of the week. Or students can create a practice record in their journal and turn it in during the first class of the week. Or they may take a picture and email it to me. Or parents can take a picture and email it to me. Either way is fine, but email is most efficient. Records may not be turned in any later than Friday of the week they are due. The parent must initial each day and then sign at the bottom acknowledging that the practice record is accurate. Students must practice for at least 20 minutes to get credit. For each day a student practices, they get 20 points. If the student practices their 5 days for 20 minutes each day, they get a 100%. Only 36% of our students were able to accomplish a 100% this week. The good news about the interim report is that students are still able to catch up over the next 4 weeks. Parents, please make sure your child is practicing at least 20 minutes per night, 5 nights per week. And be sure to ask them, did you turn in your practice record today? Moving on to emails. If you listed an email on your membership agreement form, it has been added to our email list. I will be emailing students and parents throughout the year. If you did not receive an email from me with the subject, test email, please email me when you are done watching this video and I will add your email to the list. In regards to method books, I was so excited to expect our method books to arrive on Wednesday. Then I received an email from Alfred Publishing, who we purchased them from, telling me that it might be as much as 2 weeks late. Luckily, we are able to print pages from the book to use until they come in. So, be on the lookout for the books over the next 2 weeks. The wait for the violins to come in from Crescent Direct is coming to an end. I have received and confirmed FedEx tracking numbers and can tell you, barring any other issues, the violins will arrive next week. Thank you for your patience in waiting for the violins to arrive. Honor Orchestra audition information was sent home last week. As I said in last week's video, all advanced students are expected to audition. However, advanced students who cannot audition are required to send in a note to me explaining why they won't be auditioning. The forms were due today. However, if you would like to still turn yours in, please do so by 7:20 on Monday morning. This is for advanced students only. More information will be coming home next week if you turn in a form. We are now entering week 6 and there are still some students who have not purchased their orchestra supplies. At this point, I will be deducting points for students who do not have their supplies, which is in accordance with the orchestra participation rubric. If your child does not have their supplies, please be sure to get them as soon as possible. If there is an extenuating circumstance preventing you from getting their supplies, please email me or send in a note explaining the circumstance as well as when you think you will be able to get their supplies. Otherwise, students are required to have their supplies each and every day. In case you didn't know, I hold morning help time from 7 to 7:20 every morning. If your child is struggling to practice at home, please have them see me. They must practice at home, but they can also come see me and get an extra amount of time of practice. 5 minutes of one-on-one time with me in the morning can make all the difference in their progress. And we have had students taking advantage of that, and they have come a long way. The following events will be taking place over the next few weeks. Advanced Orchestra students have an after-school rehearsal on Thursday, October 10th. This is a mandatory rehearsal for all advanced students, and they will earn a grade for that rehearsal. All District Honor Orchestra auditions will be held on Saturday, October 19th at Hornsby Middle School in Williamsburg. This is for advanced students only. All City Orchestra auditions will be held on Saturday, November 2nd. More information regarding All City auditions will be sent home soon. Now for the extra credit. Students and parents should fill out the form on the left of the weekly video page to get credit for watching the video. It's there now. I put it up on Sunday night of last week. Students who do so will receive 10 points extra credit on their test from last week. Parents, please be sure to fill out the form as well. If you fill out the form, your child will get 10 points extra credit on their upcoming practice record. If your child gets a 100% on the upcoming practice record, I will apply it to a previous record or a future practice record. That's all that I have for this week. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you next Friday. Goodbye.